welcome to another Cheeky Girl Creations video. So today I will be doing a retrospective plan with me for August. And first I will give you a look at July, and of course I know July was like 2 months ago now, but I'll do that. So you can see the video for that in the icon in the top right hand corner, and I'll link that. So this was a pink pixel planner printable. So the kind of norm happened, like, you know, videos and stuff. I finished off closing the loop, or start to close, yeah, finished closing the loop, finished guides, editing, some filming, but I got so busy with closing the loop stuff that I kind of had to put aside videos. So I did miss a couple, like Mondays, but then I did start back up. And like the latter part of July was me prepping for my trip to Europe, and you'll find out more about that while I'm doing my August plan with me in the voiceover. But so I left on the 29th to Paris, and like the first 2 days I did laser tag because I was staying with family, and one of my family members took me out for laser tag. And then the second day I went and did a boat tour in Paris and saw the Eiffel Tower. And you can see most of those photos on Instagram and Facebook. All those social links are linked down below in the description box if you want to check it out. So yeah, it was just that really. My sister, my gran went to the US as well, so I only have a few post-it notes for August, because I'll be mostly using my Instagram post to remind me what I did on those days, because most of August was in Europe. I came back on the 20th. And then I had a cold for that week, and then I went camping from the 27th to the 31st. So yeah, so it's basically that, and I will be using a printable by Victoria Thatcher. I'll link that in the description box below. So it's like traveling themed, and it has owls in it, which is very good because I do love owls. So it's a very cute printable. Quite like it already. And then I have a whole bunch of like stickers and stuff that are like planner related that I've been waiting to use for ages, so I'll be able to use that now. So I will put this into fast forward mode, and I'll have a voiceover from now on. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna cut everything out. Oh, and this printable is called Sweet Trip, and that is linked below. So I'm going to cut everything out so that I can lay everything out and figure out how I want things. But normally, like in the past Come Plan With Me's, I would like cut all the full boxes out, put them out, and the half boxes. But because this is like retrospective planning and I know what happened on which day, I will place all my icons on first and then put my full boxes where I need them to be and my half boxes where I need them to be, just because it's so full, and I don't like, one, to cover up my full boxes completely, and two, I like to kind of spread my full boxes out evenly. This won't happen of course on this one because it's so like full, especially in the first 3 weeks of the month, so most of them will be like more at the bottom of the page. So yeah, so I'm just cutting everything out just so I have everything there, and then I'll start laying things out, well, once I start to cut out my like icons and stuff. Right, so yes, I'm gonna get my icons out, and I'm cutting out the train icons first. I'm putting it on the days I traveled because I was able to do this trip because I won an Interrail pass, and that was like done by Discover EU. So I traveled by train, so I took the Eurostar to Paris, and then I took the trains from like Paris to Madrid, Madrid to Barcelona when I visited Barcelona for the day, and then Madrid to Lisbon, and then I went to Sintra a couple times in Lisbon, and that's about half an hour away from Lisbon, so that was a nice trip. So I'm just cutting out everything. I'm cutting out like the landmarks I visited, or like, you know, what I did that day. And then just laying them out and everything so I can kind of visualize like where I'm gonna put my full boxes. And like I would normally put my like washi strips on the boxes that are like empty. They have no dates, just the blank boxes. But there was like 2 at the start, 2 at the end, and it would have just chopped up my washi too much. So I will put those at the top of my page. And at the moment, I'm just using my phone to figure out what days I did what, so I know that I'm getting it right. So I'm just going through Instagram at the moment, and you can see all those photos on Instagram and Facebook, whichever you're on, if you want to see some of the photos from my trip. So yeah, I'm just cutting out everything and just placing it where I want to. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with those half boxes at first, but I decided to just use them for when I was camping, to just kind of like put some color in those boxes as well, especially since I didn't really need them for when I was traveling, because I had all these icons that was saying what I was doing anyway. And the icons that I have here, like the museum ones, the bag ones that mean packing, the train ones, the landmark ones, are ones I just found on the internet and printed out. So I'm just looking through the sticker book there. That's by Dovecraft, and it's travel themed. So I was just looking to trying to pick like what I might use on what boxes. And I'm also using this sticker book. I haven't used it in a long time actually. It's by Happy Planner. And it had a few things in there, especially camping stuff that I would use then, because I went camping for the last week of August with my mum and my sister. So now I'm just taking out some stickers I thought I would need. Yet odd to use on this spread. So I'm just going through. I have 2 photo albums of stickers. Oh, and yeah, the camera did shut off, but don't worry, you didn't really miss much. Just me like cutting out the icons properly and putting things where I want them. And because of those blank spots were still blank, because as you can see, I have my washi strips at the top of my page. I used 2 full boxes for like each corner. So I have an owl on the bag on the top one, and then the owl and bag at the bottom. So I thought that looked quite nice. So yeah, that's how I use the full boxes, especially these with the nice images. Didn't really want to cover them up, so I thought that was the perfect way to use them. So I'm just cutting my full boxes to size, because the printables I print out are normally too tall for my boxes, so I'm just chopping a little bit off there so I can use them. And I'm just placed everything where I want it. So you can see there's a few full boxes, but mostly at the bottom of the page where it would be empty. And I made sure I put one in the middle of like the 4th week. Yeah, the 4th week, because I was ill that week, so nothing really happened. So I'm sticking down those full boxes now. And I was trying to figure out, because there was like a slight little edge left over from where the full boxes were, because they weren't like, the boxes aren't as wide as my boxes. So I'm just trying to pick which washi I wanted to use. So I picked this pink thin washi at the top, and then I will pick a yellow thin washi at the bottom of this page. Again, looking through that sticker book. And this this layout took a lot longer. I think maybe it's just because I was doing, there was a lot to put on, as well as I hadn't planned in a long time, in about a couple months. So I was like a bit rusty, so it took a lot longer. So this video is a bit longer, but the September one will be shorter, because I knew what I was doing there. So I'm just looking through the sticker book now, the Happy Planner one, because like on the Louvre, I took one from the travel themed one, which said so much to see, because the Louvre is huge. And it has the Mona Lisa there, if you didn't know. And I wanted to see that first, and I got lost trying to find the Mona Lisa, because that museum is just, it's vast and it's huge, and I didn't get to see all of it, and I spent like the whole day there. So yeah, it's a lot to see, and it was really cool. So I chose that sticker, and I put a few hearts around from like the Happy Planner sticker book, just to kind of fill up the box a little bit. And now I'm going to stick down the washi strips, and I'm just using a glue stick. As you can see, it's a Pritt stick, so it's a good glue stick. So yeah, and I really like those washi strips, nice and thick and pretty. Okay, so now I'm doing Thursday. On Thursday, I went to Notre Dame, and I saw Paris at night with my aunt. And I also packed, because I was leaving for Madrid Friday morning. So I'm just putting those there. You can see that box was quite full, so I did kind of like make the Eiffel Tower go half on that box and half on Wednesday, which I didn't mind, to be honest. I mean, it was all Paris. So now I'm doing Friday, and that's for the train, and I will put like a Madrid cutout. So I have to kind of peel up the train one. I peeled up a lot of things I stuck down. I was either indecisive or sticking things down too quickly, etc., etc. So yeah, there was lots of peeling up, putting it back, gluing it back on this one. So that's Friday done. And then I did a food shop. I'm not sure who that sticker is by actually. I'll write something at the bottom of the screen when I finish this voiceover. So that's for food shop because I was cooking for myself. So I did have to get some food. So I used that sticker. Oh, and I'm using that sticker. I'm not too sure where that's from. And that says Je t'aime, which means I like. Yes, it means I like. So I put that like over like the kind of Louvre box. And I'm sorry about that phone that came in. I couldn't edit it out. My dad didn't realize I was filming and he wanted to show me something, so he like put it underneath the camera by accident. But I couldn't edit it out, so that's what that was all about. So and I also use an icon, a coffee icon, because the person who I was staying by apartment, his parents live quite close by, so they like took me out for a drink to like tell me what I could see and stuff and just make sure I was okay after they picked me up like the night before. And then I went to a museum on Sunday, and I went to a museum again on Monday, and on Tuesday I had lunch again with his parents, and I revisited the same museum I went to on Monday, which is the Thyssen Museum, because I wanted to see a Monet exhibition that I couldn't see on Monday because I love Monet because it's Impressionism and that's like one of my favorite like artists. So on Wednesday, sorry, I went to Barcelona, as you can see there, and I saw La Sagrada Familia Church, and I went to Park Güell. I know I'm mispronouncing that, and I do apologize. I was butchering a lot of names on this trip. It was really bad. Yeah, and then Thursday I did some art journaling, and I packed up everything. I had to do like washing on Wednesday and stuff. And then on Friday again, I traveled on a Friday to Lisbon. So on Saturday, again, it was a chill day. I did a food shop. I used an icon for that food shop. I didn't use a sticker. I actually used a lot more icons than I did stickers on this one, which was interesting. Or I put on a like a hair washing sticker by Mischief and Co. on one of the Sundays, like before I went to camp. But yeah, I used a lot of icons. Like all of those icons you see on the side of the screen are from past printables that I've used on past layouts, and I always keep the icons because I don't want to waste them just in case I have them, and it was very useful because I did use a lot of them for this layout, like washing machine ones, eating out ones, like coffee icons, and food shop ones. Those are the ones I used. So yeah, so on Sunday I went to Belém, so I saw Belém Tower. It's very nice, but it's extremely claustrophobic. It's so narrow in there, so I don't think I will go back up again, but I did enjoy the view. It was a gorgeous view. So I use like a bus icon because I went on a tour bus as well as a camera. Monday I went to Sintra with two girls I met at a hostel, and we saw the Morris Castle, which was interesting. And then on Tuesday, I went on a free walking tour, which was really nice around Lisbon. And that was awesome. I got to learn a lot about Lisbon's history, which was really nice. And on Wednesday, again, I went to Sintra and I saw the Palacio de Pena, or the Pena Palace. And that was gorgeous. I loved it so much. And on Thursday, I went to a couple neighborhoods in Lisbon. And then I went to the Fado Museum, which is like their local music. On Friday, I went to the beach. Again, I had to do some washing because I had to pack the next day. And I also launched the fact that I am part of Sean Petit's creative team, which is awesome, for 2018 to 2019. So I'll link to Sean's blog post on that so that you can like read up more, but it's really exciting. And my video is coming out in a couple weeks, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, so I packed on Saturday, went to another museum on Sunday, then I missed my train coming back, so we had to book an emergency plane for Monday, which was fine because I still got back at Monday, but it was a lot of palaver and a bit of stress, but it was all good. So yeah, I got back and then had a sick week. I was ill the whole week. Went to the cinema with my mum and my sister to see Ant-Man and the Wasp on Saturday. Had to do packing as well for camp. And then Monday we got there, we set up. Just putting on some stickers as well, what we did during the week. So like on Tuesday we went foraging with my mom, one of the other mums, because it was like a home ed meet, so there's lots of other families there. So I went with another like mom and two other kids. And some foraging, which is why I use one of my stickers there. It looks a bit like berries, and I always do henna there as well to like get a little bit of money sometimes. So I did some henna because it was a nice sunny day. Wednesday it was really wet and rainy and yeah. So we had like a games day, which was really nice with lots of board games. And Thursday I went to a nature reserve with my mum and again did some henna because it was nice and sunny. And I just put like a piggy bank of like how much I made from doing the henna, and I also like spent the night with some of the other like families and stuff by the campsite. And then Friday we packed up, so that was a really nice week. So I'm just putting those stickers in there, just filling everything in really. Just put a plain sticker, sticking down some more things as well. I haven't stuck down all the icons there. I got distracted a lot, so I would like jump from one thing to the next. So I wasn't finished with the like first 3 weeks, then I would go to camping. And yeah, now the lighting's improved. I do apologize for that. As I said before, it took a long time for me to do this, and I misjudged a tad, and the light just kind of disappeared on me. So I had to start again the next day. So those two stickers, the upload stickers are by Yearboo Makes. Yeah. Yes, I think so. And like those rectangle stickers I'm using like under the upload stickers are by Vintage Rose Studios. Yeah, so now I'm just making sure that I've got everything and I'm kind of embellishing at the moment. Oh, I will use some that popcorn sticker by Yearboo Makes. I think it's Yearboo Makes. If I'm wrong, I will put it at the bottom of the screen to correct myself once I finish the voiceover. And I'm just cutting out a half box from, this is a Victoria Thatcher printable, I think, as well. I'm not too sure though. I think it is. So yeah, I'm just putting that there just because it was like where I was packing and like, I had to find my henna and the henna sign and stuff to make sure I still had it. And I'm going to sort out the notes section in a little bit. So like there's a flight info bit and something else about flights, which I'll fill out later. So I need to stick those down. But I'm doing more embellishing. You see there's a lot. I was using a lot of stickers. I think I went a bit overboard, but that's okay. I was enjoying myself. So yeah, so I'm sticking down things like got lost, beach day, things like that. Must see. This is a really nice sticker book actually. I look forward to using it in the future as well. It was really nice to use, and like I had those like geotag things as well, so I put those in a couple areas, and I used a lot of hearts on this one. Also gold as well. I do like my gold, so I was trying to like include that as much as I possibly could. I put let's go on the free walking tour, more hearts. I put a wear next sticker, there we are, I put it there because even though I was back, I really enjoyed myself and I really just wanted to go again, but I'll have to wait a while before I can take another trip. And again, going through my happy planner, I do take this tent now to like signify the fact that we set up on the first day, and because it was transparent, I had to stick it onto a piece of paper so it would still stand out on that full box, otherwise it just would have disappeared. So that's what I did there. And again, more embellishing. I'm just kind of filling up all the boxes now because some of the boxes were kind of empty because the printouts were a little bit smaller. So then they looked really empty next to the full one, so I had to fill them up as well, of course. Oh, I also went to the Time Out Museum as well on Thursday. So I will use a little like food icon, and that's from like In the Nutshell planner sticker sheet. So that's what I put there. There we are. I use a lot of camera icons as well. I did use that as well. Okay, so I'm just sticking a few more things. I have some like camera cutouts as well, which I've just placed in a few areas around the planner layout. Oh yeah, and the bottom corner looked a bit empty, so I took that sticker that says I love to travel and put it there. So I thought that was quite nice. And now I'm just writing a few things in with my planner pen, and that pen is from Paper Chase. And you can see it has owls on it. I was very happy that this layout had owls on them. My mum picked it out for me and it was really good. Travel themed and owls. I love owls. I think I've done, this might be my third layout with owls. I may have a problem, but that's okay. So yes, now I'm doing the notes section. And I have this sticker that says the itinerary. And I thought I would use that to like mark where I went. But of course I couldn't do all. So I'm just doing like the places, so like Paris, Madrid, Barcelona, Lisbon, and Sintra. But I wanted like a bullet point, so I found these gold arrows in the Happy Planner sticker book and used those, and I thought that looked really cool. So I just put that on every line and then wrote it where I went. And you can see I've also like kind of separated each section with like the strips that were cut out from the bottom of the full boxes, and that was my mum's idea, so I give her full credit. And so that looks actually really good, how it's all like kind of split up. Oh yes, and that grocery sticker is from Managing Mischief and Co as well. That's like one of their freebies I got. I can't remember when I got that, but yeah. So that was from there as well. So I just need to fill that in. And that's pretty much it, really. I think there's just only a few more things I added, but that's all. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I'll talk to you in a little bit at the end of the video, and yeah, so thanks for watching. Okay, so I'm all done. You can see it's very full. It's taken a long time to do everything. And yeah, so I love the spread. I love how it's turned out. I really like the colors. I'm just giving you a close-up. There will be photos at the end of the video as usual, so that you can see everything even better. So yeah, you can see that August was of course very busy because I was away for most of it. This is like the quietest week because I was ill then, i.e. these stickers. And yeah, so this was when I traveled. This was when I was camping, that's when I was ill, and I haven't filled these in because I don't have like the information on me and I didn't want to like get it wrong. So this will just have to be filled in like afterwards. Yeah, and I just need to fill these videos in. I just need to check that before I put them in. And yeah, so I've used loads of stickers. I will try to make sure and name like them as I go along in the video, in the voiceover. But yeah, it's very full. Of course, lots of these icons were printed out just from what I found on like Google and stuff. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry again for it being so late. Now that I'm back, everything will be back on schedule. And the September one will be shortly after this one. Yeah, because I'm just trying to catch up with those videos. So thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, and don't forget to click that bell. That'll notify you whenever I upload a new video. And check me out on my social media links. Of course, especially if you wanted to see any of the photos from my travels, that's all on Facebook or Instagram. And yeah, I can't remember if I've mentioned it already, but the subscription box for September is sold out. But you can get previous boxes which are all on sale at the moment. They're all at slightly different prices, but they are all on sale. So you can also check those out in the link below. So I hope you join me again for another video. Bye!